Everyone's muted. Yeah.
All right. Happy 222, everybody. Coming back to this recording, we're about to start letting people in. Here we go. Admit all. Let's see, we have Aloha,
Aloha!
everyone. Welcome, e como mai. Thank you so much, those of you who got to make it here at the start of the hour. Crystal, Jessica, aloha! So good to see you both. And we have Resham here. Is Mohit with you, Resham? I was
I
gonna
think it's
say.
just Rachel.
Okay, and
France, hello.
Franz,
Palangi parent as well.
a fellow Palangi parent. I
Yeah.
don't think I've met you. Aloha, it's so nice to meet a fellow Palangi parent, and
For those not in Bali, that's where Sky
that's where
goes to
our
school.
son goes to school. And part of the point of these gatherings is to connect globally, and so it's really exciting to have so many people from so many different places. And yeah, and today we're going to be connecting in especially to that part of the world that I feel like is such a deep heartbeat of our planet, which is Polynesia, the islands of Hawaii, the islands of Tahiti, and the dance. And so I got my flower. If any little, yeah, now's the time if you want to grab the things you're gonna need for this, or not need, the things that you're gonna want for this. You're gonna want a candle or something that represents your fire, your inner fire, your light, your vision. And you're also gonna want a journal or something to write with. We're gonna do a little vision writing exercise. So yeah, that's another purpose of these circles as well, is to utilize this time. And we often do this, with aligned with certain things that are happening celestially, cosmically, planetarily. It's eclipse season right now, and every day is a powerful day to focus on how you are intentionally creating, how you are nurturing your dreams. It's important. You came here for a reason. It's important to nurture those things that we often forget about in the busyness of life. So, hello. Selamat
Hi.
pagi. Om Swastiastu.
Hey, Simone.
So good to meet
Apa
you.
khabar?
Let's see here.
So
Oh,
just real quick temple keeping. I'm going to be looking to my left a little bit just to do some admin for people coming in, or people need some technical assistance. It looks like we have solved the issue that may have happened in January with people not being able to get in. I triple and actually 10 time check that. So I think we are good. So if you see me looking off, that's the only reason why. So just make sure you're muted. And then if you have any questions, go ahead and ask the group, and I'll be able to answer as best I can so I can keep Jinju focused for most of it, at least.
that's a tough job to keep me
Yeah.
focused. So it's thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, and please, yeah, utilize the chat box if you have any questions or notice any difficulties in hearing us or seeing us, or just have any questions along the way. And yes, we have more beautiful people. Speaking of, I would love to just, I'm going to share screen just for a second. First, because we always have new people in these circles. So just a brief little introduction. We won't always show this at every circle, but we're showing it today. So our school is called Nyasa Institute, and we have coach trainings that are based in the body, somatics, and dance and play, embodied play, and flow state consciousness, all that. But anyway, Science Soul Soma. But the cool thing about today is that, can you see my cursor? This is our logo here. It represents the medicine wheel. And the medicine wheel, that is more tied to, I guess, Native American. We come from North America mostly. I'm also Korean. And we have spent a lot of time in Hawaii. But the medicine wheel, this is a very universal, like north, south, west, east, the directions. So we work with those. But inside, if you look closely, what you might be able to see, I'm not going to say it. What do you see inside the circle?
Maybe we should give them a little bit of a hint, like what they're looking for.
Like,
See any numbers in there, maybe?
see any numbers?
Okay, so the ones who
put
are...
it in the chat if you think you know.
Well, I'm pretty sure the ones who are already who either gone through our programs already know. So for those who haven't gone through our programs, this question's for you.
So the 6 and the 2, maybe.
A 6 and a 2. Okay, that's not a bad guess at all.
Not a bad guess.
Not a bad guess at all.
Very close.
What day is it? That's the hint.
What day and month is it?
Yes,
There
Crystal.
you go. Yeah.
You got it, Karen. You got it.
222.
222. And this is such a special number for us on our journey, and just in general. If I'm so curious, anybody else? Hi, Megan. Welcome. Raise your. Let me know. Let us know. How can we do this? Just type in number 222 right now if this is a number that you've ever noticed auspiciously in your life too. In your life too, 22. Because I don't think we're the only ones. This is a portal day, the second month of February, and also 222. And in the year 2022, I'm getting all tongue-tied with all the twos. We actually ended up getting these tattoos with the logo 222 and our son's name Lokahi, which is the Hawaiian word for harmony.
Or
Yes,
unity.
we're not the only ones that are in this 222 synchronicity journey. Beautiful. I get a feeling that might be, part of our connection, all of us here today. And speaking of connection, one more share screen here. I asked Nova if he would just pin. Let's see. Is it being?
There it is.
There
That's
it
being
is.
shared. Yep.
Is this being shared?
Mm-hmm.
Can you see a map?
Yes.
Oh, yay. So if you look at the map, these are all the different places that people are currently tuning in from and have tuned in from in the past. So just so you can get a sense of our global ohana there. And those of you who are on the call right now, if you can also just throw in the chat box two things. One, where you are tuning in from. Some of you we already know, but just so you all know, where you're tuning in from, and one word to describe your state, your current state, how you feel. How are you feeling in your body?
And I'll just add, if you notice something about this map, it's pretty clear. We got to go to South America and Africa, huh?
I know.
Jeez. We got to go there.
True. Jakarta, alive. Iowa, aligned. Welcome, Jessica from Iowa. Is that Ray? No, that's a different Ray. Okay. Beautiful. Thank you for those shares. Crystal, you're feeling grounded. Oh, and I love we have someone on this call, Crystal, who we're gonna say a little bit more about later. But I feel like you're holding it down in our old home stomping grounds of San Francisco, where Nova grew up and where we just let go of our home after Nova's mother just graduated into the spiritual realm last year, and so it's really special to have that connection. Tired and relaxed. She is my friend. Jessica! She told us about you. Okay, beautiful. Welcome. Excited to meet you and have you here. happy and wet. It's
Yeah,
very
it's pouring
wet.
right now. Yeah.
Exhausted and defeated. I welcome you, Megan, to just be here and just receive. Just let this help nourish and fill your cup. Thank you for being here, even with feeling exhausted. So you all are always welcome. Each month we do this around the 22nd, and you can come exactly as you are. This is a space for you to be held. It's a space for you to hold yourself and just to be with those things that are most tender for you, and to also connect, yeah? And however you show up is perfect. Perfect. So, I will say our little manifesta, and then we'll light our candles for those of you who have them. So, this is our virtual and our physical shala, our Saraswati shala. The name of our virtual temple is called the Saraswati shala. I have Saraswati. Those of us in Bali, if you're in Bali, you're very familiar with the Hindu goddess, Saraswati, the Hindu goddess of wisdom, music, art, flow, and dance. And in the Saraswati shala, this is our manifesta to remind all of us that we are the sacred weavers, and we dance the sacred patterns of the cosmos, the cycles of nature, and we embrace the spiral paths that guide us back home to the wisdom within. We are the embodiment of the divine. We are the fire of Pele. We are the spirit of Naya. We are the womb of Gaia, anchored in the balance of the lunar and the solar, the feminine and the masculine. We weave the universal threads of science, soul, and soma in service to Lokahi flow as joyfully as possible within and all around this consciousness. And Naya, as you read, we have Naya. Naya reminds us to not take anything too seriously, to remember that we can heal, we can deal with very heavy stuff, especially when we bring that lightness. And we need some of that lightness on this planet right now because things are pretty heavy. So we're here to cultivate that frequency of lightness together and let it ripple out, because science has shown that when people come together and share intentionally, or even just meditate together, it actually has a physical effect on the planet, on the spaces all around it. That's, yeah. And how many of you have heard that before? I don't think I'm the first to, yes. So let's light our candles. The fire. Okay, we connect here now with the flame. And as we light this candle, we invoke whatever is sacred, all that is sacred within, all that is sacred all around. And also just take a moment here to breathe and bring your gaze to that flame and drop into your hearts, drop into your bodies, drop into the earth. Notice your breath. And just keep in mind here that the fire, like all elements, is alive, it's conscious. And so maybe take a moment to listen for a message for you. If this fire has one message for you, what is it right now? And if you have your journal and your pen, you can write it down so you don't forget. Just going to leave our flame right there. And we'll blow them all out together at the end. It's really fun. Do that. And we invoke the spirit of the fire, but let us also just take a moment to just drop into a really brief collective prayer. And welcome, Sister Ekomomai Martha, I see you. So good to have you. And there's a amazing yoga teacher and a friend, Ian, the Blissology, and I love, he always says this. He says, the most powerful prayer that we can ever say is thank you. Just thank you. And we'd like to share a word, the word in the Hawaiian language that means thank you. And many of you are familiar. It is mahalo. I'm going to put this into the chat box. If I can learn how to type. Maybe you can. Wait.
Yeah, she didn't mean to put all caps, but
Mahalo.
she's not yelling thank you.
Okay, and lighter from cleansing and excited and tired. Okay, beautiful. Thank you for sharing all of that and just being everything that you are. So this is going to be part of our practice today, actually, is this chant. And for those of you, many of you are probably familiar with Sanskrit chants, and Sanskrit it's a vibrational language, and that's why it's so powerful to chant in that language. What many don't know is that the Polynesian languages are also vibrational, and the Hawaiian language only has like 13, maybe 14 letters in the whole alphabet. And 6 of them are vowels. And so the Hawaiian language is also vibrational. So we'd love to share and invite you into this chant. There's a full chant of this, but just this one line I think is enough for now. Because when we're learning these new languages, we're also building new circuitry, and that's part of neurosomatic flow. So we'll just say it out loud. I'll say it, and then you can repeat after me. Mahalo me ke.
Mahalo me ke.
Aloha la.
Aloha la.
Mahalo me ke. Aloha la.
Mahalo me ke. Aloha la.
And now, the beautiful thing about these, you can use any melody to chant. The melody that we're going to invite you into is, you can join in on ours. We're going to chant it 3 times. And it means thank you with all of my love, by the way. Aloha, love. So let's take a nice deep breath together. In Hawaiian, it's hanumai, inhale. Exhale is hanu aku. So hanumai, inhale. Hanu aku, exhale. Inhale to chant. Mahalo me ke aloha la. Mahalo me ke aloha la. Mahalo me ke aloha la. Oh, kind of gonna go into some gallery view right now. And you can take that with you. So thank you to all the guides that are here holding space for us as we bring our hearts together. Aloha re. And yes, we thank them and we celebrate them and we feel them, we honor them. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
What's so great is that we have Karen here with us, and Karen is in Hawaii, so it's nice to have
Yes.
Ohana in Hawaii on this call.
Speaking of, thank you for that reminder, because we are in prayer mode right now, and this circle is officially open. We want to take a moment to, can you see that?
Mm-hmm.
There are so many people who are coming back to this recording, and so we want to just make sure that, as promised, all of your prayers, all of the intentions from all around the world are held. And so I'm just going to take a moment. I'm not going to read all this, but I'm going to move slowly. But look at this. We have Sri Lanka, Surabaya. This one really, I felt this one. Learning to trust those who have broken my trust. Fun, connection. If I could count how many times I see the word connection, it's a lot. I love it. To be grounded, flow, anchoring with the magic, community and flow, joining hearts, safety. Yes, trust. Trust goes hand in hand with love. Yeah, and relationship especially, right? Austria, Eva, I need some aloha. Marta, who's on this call, and us, and Eva, all just went on a huge travel back to Polynesia just this past
Hawaii,
year.
yeah.
To Hawaii,
Yeah.
and we were also in Tahiti. And so, yeah, this is, and then we have their Bali people who came in at the end. So beautiful, holding all of these prayers, and maybe we can all just take one moment to close our eyes and bring our hands to our hearts to just take one breath and give one breath of aloha to the collective. Mahalo. Oh, beautiful. Thank you, thank you. And now we are going to, I'm going to do just a brief review. Not the full one, but part of it. And I'm going to go back into speaker view. In January, our circle, the theme was listening. And the mantra that we were using in January for our flow sequence, our neurosomatic flow sequence, was put this in the I listen with all my being to ignite my highest visions for the benefit of all humanity. So just to tap back into that, there's a whole sequence, and you can go back to the full sequence in the other video, but at the beginning we were working with this Padra Mudra, and inside of this practice that we call neurosomatic flow, it's really important to anchor your vision with the movement. And so this is the lotus, Padma Mudra, and we were playing with the pattern of the Naya spiral. So I'm not going to get into the full one, but it was basically, this is like a lotus, and then when you want to bring it into Naya, you make it bigger. Do y'all remember this? Those of you who were here last month, yeah? And we breathe with it, inhaling up, exhaling as we come back. And so this sacred universal pattern of the spiral, we remember to go both ways. And also we were doing some spinning, which that's the other part of neurosomatic flow, this practice, is to help us to intentionally connect, activate both sides of our brains, and not just both sides, but all sides, top, bottom, back, front, right, left. It's all of it.
Well, and I'm going to add, so for those who are joining us for the very first time, that's one of the things that we espouse is soul, soma, and spirit, and science. And with Jinju's background as a neuroscientist, what we always do is we try and invoke all three of those, science, soul, soma, into everything that we do. So these movements that you see, as she was just getting into, does something to the brain.
Yeah. And so, and all of us, hopefully, everyone has an art or a craft or a sport or something. The difference in the field of somatics, though, we can do these activities as a performance or as just a routine. But when we start asking ourselves, okay, inviting ourselves into the deeper layer of the experience of it, now we open up this whole new world of somatic healing and conscious rewiring of our beliefs, of our circuitry. So again, we're not going to break this down too much, but the part, you can come back to this part. The part, it was a breath exercise actually, and it's called Shumbhavi Mudra. I think this would be a great opener before we warm up into our hips. So let's take a nice deep breath together. And what we're going to do, I'll just tell you first, is we're going to bring the lotus, we're going to raise it up to the sky and do a little breath work that involves holding your breath a little bit. Okay? And we're going to inhale through the nose and exhale out the mouth. And as we bring our hands up, we're going to inhale, we're going to close our eyes and roll the eyes in and up and back. Okay, and then we're going to hold it at the top. So take a deep breath before we begin. And we're just going to do this one time. Inhale, exhale, and imagine this is your flame, this is your seed that you're cultivating, and you inhale slowly, 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 bring it up slowly above the crown. And when you get to the top, you're going to hold your breath at a comfortable peak and roll the eyes in and up past the third eye through your crown chakra. See if you can reach the stars with your gaze. Hold it one more moment and slowly release back down. And now with your lotus in front of your hearts, you're going to say out loud the words, I listen with all my being to ignite my highest visions for the benefit of all humanity. And good job. Release, 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 everyone.
Yeah, it's important to share this energy. There's a lot of strike going down right now everywhere. And so it's good to emote this energy with all of you, for sure.
Yeah. I'm going to share also, so the science bit, we brought a lot of science in last month. We're not going to show any studies because this time goes so fast. The science bit, I will share I'm going to give myself like 1 minute to touch on this, and you can
I'm going to try and keep her under a minute too.
Read about it in my book.
I'm going to try and keep you under a minute.
Yeah, in my days of doing laboratory research in biomedical science, one of the things that we discovered, and when I found this, I wasn't the one to run this experiment, but my studies were connected to this particular lab, is basically we found out that love through the behavior of maternal licking. So we were looking at rodent models. So these were
Rats.
cute rats with white fur, pink eyes. And when you try to replicate, and we are also looking at addiction, stress, cortisol, and especially addiction. And there's certain, and my question for my doctoral research question was, why is it, like, what is it that has some individuals in this world more susceptible to becoming addicted or developing a serious mental health issue, and some other individuals not? Like, what are those factors? And there's a bunch. But the one factor that just really blew my mind was how the baby rats were cared for. This alone, if you put the babies, you can have a genetically bred line, like a whole line of rats that are bred for addiction, that they're like, that's what they're bred for, that's what they do. So when you give them, when they grow up and you give them cocaine, they will self-administer until they die. And you can take those genetically bred pups that are born from those moms and transfer them to a genetically bred, like they actually do this, but a mother rat that is bred for care, for love. And then she'll adopt those pups and she'll care for them and she'll lick them and love them and nestle them. And when those pups are given access to drugs of abuse, they don't want them. They're like, nah. They don't want them. They can have as much as they want for free. Don't want them. So we already know. We already have the data. That's why I stepped out of the lab. Because I was like, this is so obvious. So bringing back the love in our world, the aloha, is the most important thing we can do for the health and wellness and healing of ourselves, one another, and our planet. And speaking of, I want to share a pule. Now, our first song, you're about to say something.
Yeah, I was going to say that all the trauma, since most of us are adults on this call, a lot of our trauma that we're trying to unwind invariably, maybe not every time, but invariably goes back to our childhood. What our parents, God bless them, what they brought to the table because of their trauma. Of course, we're all familiar with generational trauma, this unwinding of all this trauma. And so it's so important to do what we can to share this aloha.
Yeah, thank you. I have a technical question.
Yes.
Can I share a song and a document or a screen at the same time?
I don't think you can. The sound, you probably could.
Oh, really?
Let's see.
Okay. I want to share this real quick. This is going back. We're going to skip the lokahi wheel, and we're going to go to this. So I don't do it at the same time. I'm going to share a chant that I've been learning, that we've been learning with my kumu, our kumu in Oahu, kumu malia helela, and this is a chant that she created. I thought it was like, I didn't know. I was learning it for like 2 months before I realized she created this. And it is literally the chant of aloha. And it's all about calling on God. And in the Polynesian world, they have a different definition of God. It's basically like anything that humans can't do. For example, like the rain, the wind, the fire, a flower flowering. So all of that is God. So calling on God to guard us, to protect us, and to also, when there's a gathering, to bless the gathering. It's 1 minute long, and I'm gonna go to.
I think you can share at the same time.
So now I can go to the sound, yeah? Okay. So this is just, and share. Hule, Aloha. No, I'm going to the song now. Can you all... Can you hear? You can hear her voice in the background. She's so cute. I love her so much. And you can't find it anywhere. She hasn't released the recording, so and I want to start to chant this and with others in Bali, and it's very important that you hear her sing it first. And one word, when you listened and felt that chant, one word in the chat box. And we're going to go right to journaling after this. Love. And if you don't have a word, that's okay too. Gratitude. I was crying the first time I heard this. I was like, do you ever just hear one of those melodies that just, it's like, oh my God, what? I have no idea what you're saying right now, but it's just so beautiful. And that's the thing, you can feel it. So hey, we're gonna transition now to just a little mini writing exercise. I want you to connect in with your intention, with your vision, and togetherness, childhood. I love that. Warmth. Spirit love. So if you have your paper and pen, just to take a moment here. And so there's so much here. Love, it's like my favorite topic. Love and relationship. And it just reminds me of how I met this man. It was through this exercise. I'm going to let you start it here. You finish it later. Share it with us if you feel inspired. But it was, and this is the first thing that we have all of our trainees and all of our clients. This is the first thing we have them do, is write a vision letter. Okay? Crystal, I think we talked about this in our call with you. So I want you to start a mini vision letter, okay, right now. And at the top, and I'm going to give you a moment to drop in too, but at the top of your piece of paper right now, you want to write the date. You do 6 months. You get to pick either 3 months from now or 6 months from now. So if it's 3 months from now, it's going to be May 22nd. If it's 6 months, it's going to be August 22nd. How much time you want to give, whatever this is. And so you'll pick that, and there's so many different, maybe some of you are manifesting a partner, romantic love, okay? Some of you may be working on self-love. Some of you may be working on deepening love with your current partner or with your family or with your work, bringing more aloha into the workspace. That's, or maybe you just have or maybe you're working on building one of your dreams, starting a company or working on a book or a song, and you want to bring that love. So I want you to take a moment now to just before you write anymore, come into your hearts. Close your eyes. And imagine first, to exercise your imagination skills, your sacred imagination skills, imagine a flame in the center of your heart. See if you can see that beautiful fire that represents the light of your soul. See if you can see it. Feel it and breathe into it. And if you want to even move a little bit with it, you can. So you can open up. And now I want you to see yourself inside that light. So you're not being burned by the fire, you're being held by the fire. And I want you to see whatever it is that you are envisioning as it's already done. And if you can't see the details, just see yourself. Just imagine, see yourself like you're seeing yourself from across the room. Okay, or across a field, or in nature, across in the forest, wherever you are on the beach. See yourself. And I want you to see yourself as the most grateful, blissed out, celebrated, fulfilled, peaceful, alive version of yourself, knowing that you have manifested that thing, that beautiful thing that was just a seed months ago. Knowing that you were able to amplify love into various layers of yourself and of your life in ways that you never thought possible. I want you to see that, and more importantly, feel it. Feel it. Big breath. Okay. Now slowly, slowly, you're going to come back to the screen. And when you start to write this, we're actually, apologies, I would love, this needs to be like 2 hours long, but I want to get into the movement. But the beautiful thing is you get to continue this assignment, but the most important thing is as you continue, and Ray, who is who just joined the level 1 training, this is one of your homework assignments, to write it in the present moment. To open it up, like imagine, okay, today is August 22nd, and I just woke up in a beautiful over-the-water bungalow in Moorea with my amazing partner by my side, and whatever it is, and you can feel, you can smell the salt in the air, and you want to bring in all that sensory, okay, write it that way, and write it from a place of gratitude of like, wow, not only am I so grateful that this happened, but I'm so in awe of how easy it was. That's something I thought would be so difficult when I just gave it to Spirit, when I just gave it and with trust that Spirit could birth it and partner in birthing this with more ease and joy than I could have ever by myself. Okay. All right, you all, we're gonna wrap. You're gonna continue to be continued, to be continued. And hey, you all, if you want to continue this conversation, and like we have a gateway, we have a whole community. We'll send information about it, and this is the kind of stuff we continue the conversation in the WhatsApp group and also in the portal. But for now, our hips, you all, we need to move our hips.
Nice transition from vision to hips. Vision hips. Vision to hips.
Okay, and this one I'm going to play. Oh, we're going to play some Polynesian music. Yeah, the trust part, I will just say, right? Yeah, trust. Oh, I'm just going to put this part maybe in the follow-up email. There's so many. I'll just put these questions like, how do I know when I'm making a choice based on fear, love, or truth? How do I know where to draw boundaries in my relationships? How can I learn to trust myself and others again? How can I connect more with my body and other aspects of myself on a deeper level? Do I have to heal the past to create a new future? Can I stand fierce in my truth with an open heart? So many beautiful questions to live, to dance. Now, I invite everyone to rise up. We're going to start to move gently and bring in a very short but fun and sensual neurosomatic flow sequence. Aloha, prescription for aloha. And going to make sure that we, let's see here, I'm going to, maybe, can you toggle between speaker and, actually, let me go to here. I'm going to do music. We're already on music, right? Share.
I believe so. They're up really loud, so I'm trying to.
And I'm going to put this on repeat. How is the volume? Can you hear? Should I turn it up a little bit?
A little bit? Okay.
Yeah. Is that better? Good? Okay. And I'm just going to loop this song a couple times. But y'all can see me. Okay, here we go. So first, let's just stretch for a minute. Feel the music. Root into the earth through the feet. Reach for the stars. Expand. And start to move the hips slowly. In whatever way feels juicy. Just let yourself stretch. If you want to do a little shake as well, you can. And I'm curious, how many of you have ever thought about how many different ways we can move the hips? Let's try it. Here's one. We can circle them. We can make little circles. Try it with me. We can make big circles. And then we can reverse and come back to little. And then we can do these figure eights in this horizontal plane. I mean, it's probably infinite. The pattern I'm going to invite all of us into is an infinity in the vertical plane. So it's not taking our hips forward and back, or forward, right or left. It's up and down, okay? It's up and down. And Crystal, if you want to see a professional, she's doing this. It's called hura. And you're basically drawing a figure eight with your hips, staying connected with your breath, connected with the music. And if you've done belly dancing, you're probably familiar with different ways. Like, for example, we could do these by lifting the hip up, right? But no, here we're dropping the hip. We're dropping the hip. And for any men who are coming or here. And ladies, you keep going with me. And you can start to play with your arms, bringing them into circles. I also, just so you know, I have a heel that lifts.
Yeah, at least for men, it's an easy. What we can do is we can kind of start to open the knees a little bit.
There we go.
Yep.
If you want to try it, ladies, you can.
Hands on the hip.
And in Polynesian dance, this is what the man is usually doing, while the women are circling their hips. Okay, so now for the hands, you all, for this particular one, we're gonna make 2 circles in back. Well, just 1 circle in the back. And then we're gonna bring our hands up to the heart and out from the heart. And then rise up. So just the hands, and it's 2 counts. So as I'm going 1, 2, so it's 1, 2. Actually, that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then up, 2, 3, 4, and rise in your own time. And then we come back to center and get ready, and now we're gonna go back, 2, and up, rise, and out from the heart, and rise up with the hands. So just play with that, and it's okay if your timing is off, just play. This is probably the first time many of you are trying anything like this in your body. Breathe. And now I'm gonna bring in the mantra. And we're going behind us for the first part is I come from love. I come from love. I come from love. I rise in love. Sorry, I am love in front. And then I give and receive love. And then I rise in love. Okay, I'm gonna play a different song. Keep going. Okay. Now here's the real task. Bringing it all together, your vision, your prayer, the hips, the hands, and the heart, and the words. And if it feels awkward, then good. That means you're creating something new. So anchoring in with your vision, your breath. Okay, and we're gonna go around 4 times for each direction. So we're gonna bring the elements in. The air, and then the earth, and then the water, and then the fire, okay? So from here, we're gonna go get the hips going. So I come from love. I am love. I receive and I give love. And I rise in love. Quarter turn, Hootie to the left. I come from love. Behind us, this is where we come from. We come from love. From the earth, we bring it up. We are love. We are love. From the heart, we receive it and then we give it out. We give it and then we rise in love. Quarter turn to the south, to the water realm. I come from love. I am love. I receive and I give love. And I rise in love. Quarter turn to the fire, to the east. I come from love. I am love. I receive and I give love, and I rise in love. Quarter turned, back to center, to spirit. Root, back in. Beautiful. And now stay there, and we're gonna take that prayer and free dance. This playlist, it was so hard to pick music because I love all the Polynesian music. It's so beautiful. So this is we like to close with a collective dance. And so this is where you can take everything that you feel and express it and move it freely. This is also where if you have props, you can bring them in. I have a fan. And you can play with this new pattern of your hips if you want. And just have fun, play, breathe, feel.
It's nice to see another couple on screen. We don't usually get other couples on screen, but it's really...
I'm actually wearing the same outfits as you, green pants and blue shirt. We are aligned.
Yes. Oh, that's so great. Beautiful. Oh, and my favorite part is... Okay, and now I'm gonna ask everybody to come to your camera so we can connect with each other. Connect after. So keep dancing, but let's see who you're dancing with. Let's adore one another's expression, one another's light. Let's dance one another's prayers. Let's be inspired. Aloha. Oh, we love you all so much. Beautiful.
So Crystal's just doing aparima right now.
No, it's so beautiful. I'm so excited to have Crystal on this call. If any of you, not to spotlight you, but look at her.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, we're really into Tahitian dancing, both for boys and the girls. And we were in Tahiti last year to witness the most popular and most famous competition in Tahiti. As you all know, it's French Polynesia.
And actually, we're gonna start to.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna start to.
That was great. Yay.
Oh my gosh, we just want to. That was so beautiful, you all. So beautiful. But yeah, I do want to continue what you were saying real quick. We're so blessed to have Crystal, and just so everyone knows, I think everyone knows who you are by now. If you want to she's, I don't know if you all heard Nova say, she has just been selected. This is as he was saying, in Tahiti, it's like the most sacred Polynesian dance floor in the world, and they have a festival every year.
It's called a heva.
A heva. Mm-hmm. And it's like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Think of whatever hobby you're into. Think of the most popular and the most famous and most prestigious, if you want to say, competition or event
like
in whatever you do. This is for Tahitian dance what Crystal got invited to participate in.
And she has to go. She has to take 3 months off of work to go and wake up at 5 a.m. every day. Yeah. Make costumes and work and
dance
and
a couple
the
of
dances. So, Crystal, if you want to unmute real quick just to say hello so everyone can hear your voice. And we're also going to move into just some light reflections. If anybody does have to hop off, we We understand. We love you. But we also have a mini poi class too if anybody wants to do that. Crystal, Crystal.
Yorana,
Yorana.
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 Hello, and I wish you good life in Tahitian. So I'm so excited just to connect with you all. Ever since I heard about this circle, I knew that I wanted to be a part of it. And again, thank you, Nova, Jinju, for setting this up. This is just so beautiful to connect with so many people from around the world, and just yeah, it's just such an honor. So thank you, and yeah, I'm really excited to be part of Heva. I've been dancing Tahitian for over 25 years of my life. And as Jinju and Nova were saying, this is really the highest honor. And yeah, it means so much to me to be able to experience this as an American, dancing on that sacred stage in Tahiti. So it's truly, truly wonderful. And, would love to share my experience coming back from that as well.
Yep.
We also have a little ritual where when somebody has finished sharing, there's that Padma Mudra.
Is that Padma
We can go
Mudra?
like this
Yeah.
to say thank you. Thank you so much for being here, and
Thank you all. for
thank
being
you
here.
all for being here. There's some really amazing people. We have some people on our team who are going to be co-facilitating some of these circles. Next month, March, Jessica, you want to say hello? She's going to be introducing an amazing pattern that I'm in love with. It's more Tai Chi-ish or Qigong-ish. But if you want to say hello, and also just maybe we can take a moment, let us know how this circle was for you, like if anything came up that you want to share briefly, we so welcome that.
Aloha, thank you so much again. I'm so grateful to be here. I'm going to go back to the movement portion because I had to step away unexpectedly. But I've loved this so far. It's so good to connect with everyone around the world and just practice neurosomatic flow in a collective setting. It's so great to be held. So I'm excited for next month. As Jinju mentioned, I'll be going over the chi roll. So that comes from Dragon Staff, which does incorporate a lot of the Tai Chi. So it's a beautiful movement. And I just recently led that group this past month at a festival. So I'm so excited to share that with everyone here and everyone who attends. So thank you so much.
Mahalo. Thank you, Jessica. Thank you so much. And Raysham is in Jakarta, and she is going to be facilitating. We haven't one of the months. we're going to be doing a lot together. But do you want to say hello? How was the circle for you, Ray?
Hello, aloha, namaste, everyone from Jakarta. I thought it was a very beautiful way to start my week. I have a lot to do and complete this week, and I feel like moving in this spirit, from this spirit of aloha, is just, as you said, right? Like everything can also come in ease, really dropping into that ease. So thank you for creating that energy and space for us today. And thank you, everyone, for joining in. So lovely to see all of you from all around the world. Yeah.
Mahalo. Thank you. Maururu.
Maururu.
Thank you.
I want to put France and Simone on the spot. The reason why is because everyone here knows what we do, and I just put in our school we have a parents group, WhatsApp group for our school, Palangi.
And we never share about
we don't share about it. And I don't know
stuff,
why, but we
right.
did this time. And then so these two, Simone and France, they're the couple in the corner, just joined. So they had no idea
What
what
you
this
were
was
stepping
about, like
into.
what they were getting into. So would love to hear anything. I'm totally putting you in a spot, Simone.
Oh, you're muted.
You're muted.
Simone wanted me to go first. So, yeah, I've been living here a long time. I've been living 20 years in Bali, and I'm facilitating man circles. I have 4 kids who are in their 30s, living in Europe and in the States. Yeah, for me, it has been really, I didn't know what I can expect, but I have been to Hawaii quite a lot. And I love that spirit, and I'm an accountant, so I would have done some accounting work this morning, and this is much better. So I like to dance. I go to ecstatic dance, and yeah, I'm in the Bali community. I love it here. I have different. I'm a passionate soccer player, and so yeah. Uh, so I like to hear about the World Cup in Tahiti or in Polynesia. I would like to go there for a dance. So, thank you for
Yeah,
so
thank you
much,
guys.
Simone. Sorry.
I love the movement part. That's my passion is the movement. But everything was wonderful. Thank you. Definitely
Thanks
put
for
a smile
coming.
to my face. That was unexpected as well. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's
Thank
so
you.
wonderful to have you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Mahalo.
Yeah, mahalo.
Yeah, and
mahalo.
that's one of our dreams is to do more of this live in Bali. You know, we do it at our retreats, but we don't have anything regular that's going except online. And there are many reasons for that. And there's something nice about being online because if we were doing this live in person, only 3 of you would
I'd
be
just
able
be
to
looking
here.
at her probably.
And Martha as well. I would love to introduce this lovely lady. Say hello, Martha. She is a dear, dear soul sister, also based in Bali.
Hi.
She
Hi,
will
everybody. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
You can hear me? Yeah, okay. It's amazing. Yeah, it's nice to connect with all of you globally. Thank you so much for organizing. I think it's an amazing way to write still in the beginning of the year, right? And to anchor and to water our seeds, our intentions for this year and coming also out of the new moon eclipse portal. So thank you so much. A beautiful dance, beautiful mantra. Felt like, yeah, like an amazing way, right? To carry on starting and unfolding this year. Thank you.
Higher year. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, mahalo.
Thank
Muchas
you.
gracias. Muchas
Thank
gracias,
you.
Marcos from Spain. And we're working together on one of the goddess namaskars, Kuan Yin. And it's pretty much done. We just need to share it. So
Yeah, yes,
yeah,
yes,
so we're
yes. I'm
seeing
excited
more,
about
more
that.
of her for sure. And yeah, if anybody else has anything else to share, you can put it in the chat box.
Yep.
Or Jessica, I've never heard your voice before. I would love. How was this for you? Welcome. It's so good to meet you. Sorry to put you on the spot. You don't have to speak.
Hi,
Hello.
thanks for having me. I didn't know what to expect at all. Ray's just like, oh, you need to do this. So I'm like, okay. So
That's a good friend.
yeah, I do a lot of meditation. I'm very much the mind part of it, but I haven't really added a bunch of dance movements, and that was interesting to me. It's very intriguing. So yeah, I liked it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, you can bring the dance into your flow now. Seriously, like
Yeah, for sure.
I think that's where the magic really opens up, you know, when we can bring the dance in. And yeah, we will wrap up. I just want to say, Karen, aloha. If there's anything you want to say. Megan, we've known her for 15, 16, 17 years. Colorado, that our roots go back to Colorado.
Yeah.
And so thank you for being here. I hope that was nourishing for you. I'm not going to put you on the spot to say anything because I know how you're feeling right now, unless you want to. But thank you for being here. Raise your hand if you're planning on doing a little poi. Oh, Ray, did you want to say anything? Not Ray Persani, but the other.
Hey everyone. Yeah, I just wanted to say I'm so glad to be on the call. Last month's was amazing. So this is just a nice continuation of like the practice and getting back into my flow.
Thanks, Ray.
Thank you.
So before
anyone drops off,
yeah.
if
This-
everyone can... Oh, yeah?
I was just gonna say aloha
Oh, hey,
and
Karen.
mahalo so much. I really want to say that I loved that Pule Aloha chant. That like immediately induced tears for me. I don't know, like that was like really a cleansing release, I believe. That was really beautiful. So thank you for that. And I really loved the the dance as well, the movement. And I look forward to hosting one of these in the months ahead. And as always, I love connecting with everyone around the world. So thank you so much.
Mahalo, mahalo, Karen. And real quick, if everyone could just stay on and give us your most authentic and grateful smile. We're going to take a quick photo. That's all right, a group photo. Okay, and then actually I'll just come back. So we're going to just count to 3 actually, and you'll just pretend like there's a real camera there. We're like in the same room, right?
You guys ready? So this is for you, friends. We're going to do some counting. So like a counting. We're going to count to 3, and then we're going to smile, and we'll be on video. Right. Here we go. One, two, 3.
Cheers. Salud. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Okay, guys,
and
thank you so much.
We're going to bring our candles and officially close this circle. And then those of you who are curious about poi, we can play a little bit after this. And then the rest can drop off. And yeah, so just taking a moment to give thanks. What is it again? Remember? Mahalo me ke aloha. Give thanks to all of the elements. Give thanks to the source creator of all of life. Give thanks to all of our guides that brought us here together. Give thanks to the privilege and the gift it is to come together and share in this way and to nurture one another's hearts, to nurture our soul dreams and flames and seeds, and to share breath. That is the meaning of aloha. Alo is to come together. Ha is the breath. So aloha and namaste. Thank you to the fire. And on the count of 3, like 222 is everybody's birthday. It's like happy 222 day to you. We're gonna blow out the candles and make all of our wishes come true. 1, 2, and 3. Ooh! Yay, 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 yay. May all your wishes come true. And thanks again. Feel free to unmute as you exit the room. And those of you who are staying for a little mini poi or mini, feel free to stay. How many of you are planning to stay?
It's okay.
It's okay. We've done a lot already.
Yeah, we have. So we are officially closing the circle. Thank you all for coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. We love you all.
Thank you.
And everyone coming back to the recording.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoy.
Hope you enjoy the recording.
Leave a comment below. We love you.
Much love. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Blessings. See you next month.
Love to everybody.
Mahalo, aloha.
Aloha.
Take care. Bye.